Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
I think he's going to pivot over to the Viego here, though, instead. I like the Lee Sin more, especially after the performance. I'm a little bit biased after watching what he did with it in Game 1. But there is certainly some merit to front-to-back.
Every day. That was a bit over a year ago, as here is Canyon in the bottom lane looking
That's
for a
high.
dive. Can this work out? There's full sums available. Deft is going to flash and get knocked up anyway, but the damage is getting into Pays, and the dive, it fails entirely, as First Blood will go over to Beryl.
And this is Asante, but even he has been kind of pushed into his turret for a lot of this game. There's nothing happening up here top side, and it has been discussed to death. And even, you know,
He will get the nice XP boost from getting the 1, but he's 20 CS behind, I guess like 16, 14-ish. And as you mentioned, this top lane isn't looking any better for Keen, as he is going to throw out the needles here, but he's taking so much damage. Canyon coming on in, giving them a chance, but guess who's here? It's Pilshik, and Perfect is unkillable. The knockup comes in, and the flash stun is good enough, and Canyon does have his flash, doesn't even bother, as he is just going to accept his fate, and the jungle gap continues to widen. As Pilshik, he's looking for more. He's got a couple of ults to go in. That's the stun, and Pilshik will pick up another.
oh! This man, Pyoshi! Teleport, right? And he could actually make a play on either side of the rift. He can come over, and obviously BDD had TP as well, and maybe he ults a Karma, but this was not just a 100% all-in on top side. I mean, it was obviously eventually, but they didn't have to play it that way. They had so many options, and could have even teleported the Nautilus top side if Keen tried to hold and defend up there.
At them.
There's no turret here. I mean, it is just going to go down, so Gen.G have to leave. There's no safety. And if you go back to that play, too, where they were actually pushing that turret down, looking for the fifth ask of a Nautilus alone, but he's clearing the wave.
He's going to clear the wave.
And you know what?
Ult comes in, Aftershock, and he's pretty tanky, but there's 4 people there, so yeah. Probably should not have gone there.
Good macro call from Gen.G.
It was all a bait. It was all a bait, Wolf. Beryl is a genius.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, they are going to get this mid turret.
I mean, there's not much Gen.G can do except try to get
minions.
Definitely not going to feel good when a Nautilus just stands in your ultimate and stops you from farming.
Yeah. Frozen Heart, pretty good item. Beryl, I don't know about this one. I think, you know, tanking up the culling was fun and nice, but he is going to flash and, okay. Wait! Drag does come in. Wait! Oh, he lives! It was all made! The 3,000 IQ play from Beryl as he brings him down the lane. And now you don't have your jungler.
It's a Baron call! That just happened!
No smite. You have amazingly tanky members, incredible sustain. Beryl can just sit in the front, has some MR against the, by the way, double AP. They are looking to peel off of this one a little bit as the hook does come in, and Beryl says, no, we're going for it. There's the sweep, and that is going to be a kill already on the Jovi. Keen getting super low, and the resets are coming in, and Gen.G are not long for this world. Pays getting run down by the Cassante, and he will get reset as well. That's going to be a bunch going the way of Pilshik, and pretty much an ace going into the hands of KT.
Looks like we got an upset on our hands tonight, Valdez. Beryl, just with one big weird Giga Chat play. You were questioning it. Let's
maybe
just admit it. You thought for a minute Beryl made a mistake. You for just 1 second.
Oh, I'm sure everybody.
But, you know,
Wolf wasn't a believer. I knew it.
But basically the whole time it looked like, when you watch replay, it kind of looks like it was intentional, doesn't it? If you want to like put that spin on it, but it's a game-winning play, quote unquote, as Gen.G tried to punish him and fail, and now I mean this Baron just opens up the whole base, and you are now this far behind, almost 10,000 gold here at 24 minutes in the game. Senna's starting to scale up. Leandres is here for BD because he's not a Lich Bane builder. He's one of the OG Azirs, he knows. And
hey, it's an item that deals damage. Wow.
He is ready to hurt them, Valdez. And he will. And I mean, they're just going to push through and take out this inhibitor, and there's just not much anybody can do about it. Keen is 2 levels down on a Cassante right now.
I mean, you've got Azir Senna, you're outranging the entire comp. There's no real angle for Gen.G to engage. For Jarvan to press his buttons, he's been kind of useless all game long after the dive, and after Pyosik got such a massive lead, and you see Keen, he's trying to do something, trying to just run at them, trying to take down Beryl, and this time he will, as he says, I've got the damage, and they will be able to push them back. KT, though, still with a massive push here. They take down 2 inhibitor turrets, 1 inhibitor.
You know what? I guess I will give it to Valdez.
Jovi on the turn, right?
Uh-oh, that's a teleport. from BDD, or it's actually from Barrel.
There's Emilio out of place, and yeah, Sparrow is like, I heard you were talking about POG. Here I am. I'm trying to get myself a little one. Nice double knockup from Perfect here. They're just trying to put the cherry on top at this point as even Keen, I mean, he can't really do much damage to anyone. Perfect is getting pretty low as the Sentinel does come out a little bit late, but it's fine. They take out Keen as now Pyosik is Keen. And he's like, well, I've got some damage too. Ulting on in, this guy just doesn't care as he goes way too far. He's getting very excited at this point in the game.
It was a nice appeal for POG, but it's not going to get it. Nice try. It was a good
Fortunately, now Barrel has POG mode. Yeah.
And there was one moment where you could see her actually do damage when people were on top of her, but otherwise, because of the range issue, if she's not on top of people, she can't really be relevant, and she's not very good in this draft, I feel. Would Rumble have been better? Maybe. Is Gen.G, where are you going?
Okay, they're trying to trap him here. Perfect is actually invulnerable as they're going to scoop him, and there goes Chovy. No more Karma. Barrel, he's got a Karma on his team now, and he's going to get a nice little shield. And that might just be enough as over the top goes Pyosik as he's looking for 8 kills in this one. They will just press all their buttons, smack them with their wallets, and put an end to this game. KT Rolster, 2-0 upset tonight.
They're changing the meaning of the E word, Valdez. Are the KT fans excited? No. They look and they see excellence. That is what we saw in this game. Excellence from KT. Game 1, Game 2, back-to-back a stomp over our, until this moment, undefeated 6-0 Gen.G. Now 6-1. And I don't know what happened over the...